are amazing things! Would we have known about it back when we spent hours struggling with the cube? And here is a tricky loophole. Using robotics like this doesn't seem fair, but it sure is fun to watch. But do you feel a bit offended that this robot can solve it faster than you, dude? This Rubik's Cube is a problem for many people indeed. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, burned business cards to burned business cards. Do you wonder what the failed business was? It looks like someone's failure. It doesn't look like the guy is having a lot of fun. He looks a little scared, but who wouldn't? Would you like to see the end result? And would you buy it? Less social interactions and all that stuff. This looks like pure magic, truly mesmerizing. Though there's probably a clear and logical explanation to it, I don't even know if we need it. Let's just enjoy this spectacular show. Creating it must have required a lot of wit and vivid imagination. I wish I had even a tiny bit of the creativity and vision required to come up with that, but sorry to say I don't. So happy there's the match. Actually, videos likely speed up, but there are still pretty good painting skills there. Do you agree? Interesting. Can't the machine do it entirely on its own, without human assistance? Why do they still need people for that? I guess the robots could replace people here long ago. Or not? Haha. Birds won't eat me now, thinks this insect, before finding himself turning into building material for a nest. But what a cute creature, and such a smart defense mechanism. Lovely. It does look like a tiny stick. It is surprising when it starts moving. Luckily, not in my hands. Nice! Kids would love it! What if it accidentally overthrows one of the glasses and it falls down? How long is the rail? It seems to be very cleverly arranged. Can you imagine the amount of time someone spent to get it to work? And one more question. Are those glasses glued down? Delicious. Or not? Do they live in all kinds of seafood? This is definitely what Lance Henriksen is dissecting in Aliens. Come to say, that's a nice pet you got there, Bishop. Agree? Exquisite and meditative. Requires skill and patience. Carving is a beautiful art that allows creating true masterpieces for everyday use. Good to know there are people who still practice it. What is this tool called? You can probably make one, it doesn't look too complicated. Besides, it's a good activity to calm down. Very cool. It would be easily used as a sound effect for some thriller to create suspense. That's so cool and terrifying at the same time. Besides, it's getting pretty close to Minecraft cave sounds at one point there.
The triggerfish. The reason it's called a triggerfish. Behind it, that's the trigger.
Funny, what are the guy's plans for the fish? And how does it work with its fin? And what for? Just if you want your own lightning in your house, use this marvelous cloud. Inventive. The starry light makes the atmosphere unique, agree? This yellow color of the arrow is great. It is nearly perfect, but for those little holes on the left. Maybe those were gum or oil spots on the ground before he started painting. He should scrape off or brush the surface first. Or the holes are for drainage. Well, anyway, no one would probably notice them from a distance, so it's okay. And just imagine, what if he had the spray gun? It would be fun. It looks better than it probably tastes. Still nice, but why milk? The same reason you paint colors on a white canvas, is it? Oh, just keep doing this. Don't stop. Lovely. That made me feel so good you have no idea. Very satisfying. Wow, this must be hard as hell. The Rock doesn't want to be cut. And the guy working under such heat, just to think of it. How did he manage to do that? Maybe if I do it every day for 10 years and I'll be good at it. Did you mention dude did all that while wearing slippers? And admit it, the moment The Rock finally yields is unexpected and a little scary. How did he do that? And where did he come from? A cannon? Cool! What country does this musical instrument originate from? Udu is an interesting name. And why is the guy acting like that? Amazing! How did the magpie come up with this idea? So smart of the little bird. But magpies are very clever. They show extreme intelligence, even problem-solving intelligence. Do you know that magpies build a roof over their nests too? They really do. Looks excellent, though a little slow. The design is awesome, but what is it used for? Do you really know? Some people hated those things, but they would always make them feel sick for some reason. But why? I bet someone should animate a little face on there and it would be very cute. Did you have something like that? What an interesting perspective. One would hardly be able to see the same things from that angle in real life. We see it from beneath. In a more traditional approach, we would probably see it with somebody's eyes, maybe a reach lift operator, but here it is different. Poor reach truck seems to have a very busy life with no time to rest. Must be very tired by the end of the day after doing all those chores and carrying all those things. Though it's not particularly fascinating, good that it's sped up. There is still something about it that makes you keep watching it. Frankly speaking, I can't make out how he is doing that, but it looks pretty brilliant. I love it. Did you like the video? If you really did, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and watch our other ones.